Nigiri. This is where most people's real understanding of sushi begins. Nigiri is one of the purest expressions of Japanese culinary philosophy, a small hand-pressed mound of seasoned rice with a single slice of fish or seafood placed directly on top. The rice itself is not an afterthought. Sushi rice is cooked with a precise balance of rice vinegar, sugar, and salt, and the temperature at which it is served matters as much as the topping above it. Traditional sushi chefs train for years on rice alone before touching fish. The fish on top, whether tuna, salmon, yellowtail, or shrimp, is sliced at a specific angle to maximize texture against the tongue. A small amount of wasabi is traditionally placed between the rice and the fish, rather than mixed into soy sauce. Nigiri rewards simplicity and punishes poor ingredients, which is exactly why it remains the benchmark by which serious sushi restaurants are judged. Sashimi. Sashimi is not technically sushi because it contains no rice, but it belongs in this conversation because it is inseparable from the sushi dining experience and frequently misunderstood by newcomers. It is simply pristine raw fish or seafood, sliced with deliberate precision and served with soy sauce, wasabi, and thin strips of daikon radish. The absence of rice means there is nothing to hide behind. The quality of the fish, the skill of the knife work, and the freshness of the ingredient are the entire experience. Different fish are sliced differently. Tuna is cut thick to showcase its dense, meaty texture, while flounder is sliced thin to highlight its delicate flakiness. Sashimi is often the first thing a chef uses to assess the quality of a fish delivery, precisely because it leaves no room for error. Maki roll. Maki is what most of the world pictures when the word sushi is mentioned. A sheet of dried seaweed nori is laid flat, spread with a thin layer of sushi rice, and topped with fillings before being rolled tightly using a bamboo mat and sliced into individual pieces. The result is a compact cylinder revealing a cross-section of ingredients at the center. Traditional maki uses restrained combinations cucumber and tuna or pickled radish alone because the philosophy prioritizes balance over abundance. The size of the roll determines the category. Hosomaki are thin, single-ingredient rolls, while futomaki are thick rolls containing multiple fillings. Maki brought sushi into everyday accessibility because it is easy to eat, easy to share, and endlessly adaptable to different ingredients and preferences. Uramaki. Uramaki is the inside-out roll, the Western reinterpretation that became arguably more popular internationally than the traditional form it evolved from. The construction is inverted. Rice sits on the outside of the nori rather than inside, with the seaweed wrapped around the fillings at the center. This reversal was originally developed in California in the 1960s and 1970s to appeal to American diners who were unfamiliar and uncomfortable with the appearance of visible seaweed on the outside of their food. The California roll crab, avocado, and cucumber is the most globally recognized uramaki. The rice exterior is often coated in sesame seeds or tobacco small flying fish roe for added texture and visual appeal. Uramaki opened sushi to an entirely new global audience and directly sparked the international sushi boom that followed. Temaki. Temaki is the hand roll, a large cone of nori filled with rice, fish, and vegetables that is meant to be eaten immediately with the hands rather than chopsticks. The cone shape is not purely aesthetic. It is functional. The construction allows a higher ratio of filling to rice than a standard maki roll, and the open top lets the diner experience multiple textures in a single bite. Temaki is inherently informal and deeply personal. It is best eaten within moments of being made because the nori begins softening as soon as it contacts the rice, and the crunch of fresh seaweed is part of what makes the experience satisfying. At many Japanese restaurants, temaki is ordered as a casual, convivial option, something assembled and enjoyed immediately rather than presented with the precision of Gunkan Maki. The name translates directly to battleship roll, which describes its shape exactly. Gunkan is a small oval mound of sushi rice wrapped with a strip of nori that extends above the rice line, creating a vessel or cup that holds toppings too loose or too soft to sit on nigiri alone. Sea urchin uni is the ingredient most associated with gunkan. Its creamy, intensely oceanic flavor demanding a container rather than a simple slice. Salmon roe, flying fish roe, and finely chopped scallop are equally common fillings. The nori border serves both a structural and a flavor purpose. Its slight bitterness balances the richness of the filling it holds. Gunkan expanded what sushi could present, allowing ingredients that would otherwise be impossible to serve in a traditional nigiri. Chirashi. Chirashi translates as scattered, and the name is a precise description of what arrives. A bowl of seasoned sushi rice is topped with an assortment of sliced fish, seafood, and garnishes arranged across the surface rather than assembled into individual pieces. There is no single correct combination. Chirashi varies by region, season, and chef preference. In Tokyo-style chirashi, the fish is sliced and layered in an organized, structured presentation. In Osaka, the ingredients are often mixed into the rice itself rather than placed on top. Chirashi is considered one one of the more approachable entry points into raw fish for newcomers because the bowl format feels familiar and the ratio of rice to fish is generous. It is also practical. A skilled chef can showcase an entire range of seasonal fish in a single dish without the labor-intensive construction of individual nigiri pieces. Oshi Sushi. Oshi Sushi is pressed sushi, one of the oldest forms of sushi still practiced today, originating in the Osaka region centuries before the hand-formed styles that came to define Tokyo sushi culture. Fish and rice are layered inside a wooden mold called an oshibako, then compressed under firm pressure into a dense rectangular block before being sliced into individual portions. The pressing process changes both the texture and the flavor integration. The rice becomes more compact and the fish melds with it over time rather than sitting separately on top. Mackerel cured in salt and rice vinegar is among the most traditional toppings for Oshi Sushi, and the combination of cured fish with pressed rice produces a flavor profile noticeably different from the fresher, lighter taste of nigiri. Oshi Sushi represents a distinctly regional tradition that predates modern sushi by several hundred years.